I am Ollie Spider. Check.
I'm Gary Two Palm Shaver. I play drums.
I'm Doug. I go by D Star.
Yeah.
And I play guitar and bass.
And I play synthesizer. Same.
Here I am, making myself move mental gymnastics. Here we are, in the center of you, and deep, I'm feeling drastic.
Poppy, punky sounds that have some psychedelic twists.
Shadowy surf guitar and a little early 80s punk rock.
I did a one-woman show a few years ago at the Rendezvous, and I wanted to put together a band that would play like 80s covers. It was called 34 Candles, and it was sort of autobiographical and had comedy and some dance and video, and it was just sort of multimedia, I guess. He was in it, and then two other guys, and then after the show was over, we decided to like stay together as a band but work on original stuff. And then the two guys kind of dropped away, and then we were just sort of down to a duo for a while, and then we added D-Star like a couple years ago. So this one has just been around for 2 years.
We're married, so like it helps to have a band self-contained.
Oops. Gary and I used to work at the same restaurant too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we know Doug. I've known Doug for like probably 15 years.
At least, yeah.
You can't know the thoughts I'm thinking. I can't hear the thoughts you're keeping. You can't know the thoughts I'm thinking. I can't hear the thoughts you're keeping.
I just personally love 80s new wave stuff, so The Cure, The Smiths, Depeche Mode, B-52s, Devo. I'm like not naming about 50 bands that I love.
I grew up in the 80s, like in the high school 80s, got the same musical influence you were saying, and more like the punk rock stuff, but definitely like The Cure and The Cramps and B-52s, Devo, DOA.
We never like sat down and planned our sound either. It was just like, what can we make that's original, that it just comes from an organic place.
It is kind of funny. It's like we're not trying to do, I don't think, like strictly like 80s sound. I think it's just more of like what we
just kind of comes out of you. Listen to that.
Yeah, and then the nature of having a synthesizer in your band is that you're gonna be compared to other bands with synthesizers in them.
Yeah.
You gravitate to a certain sound.
I have like some kind of seed of inspiration, but I also like to free write, and I also like to hear a rhythm or a melody in my head, and then what are the words that are forming that sort of sound good with that rhythm. So some of it is coming from personal places, but some of it is also just tapping into the collective unconscious. Isn't that what you do when you free write? You sort of tap into something bigger than yourself.
We do a lot of arranging too in practice. Like we'll take bits and pieces and move them around, and they'll surprisingly fit into, like maybe that's not what we thought of it originally, but then it'll turn into this like, oh, maybe that actually the verse is the chorus, and then we'll fit in guitar solos or parts and instrumental parts here and there.
Elastic is about the chorus is, you can't know the thoughts I'm thinking, I can't hear the thoughts you're keeping. So it's sort of about, no matter how close you might be with someone. We're not mind readers. We can't read each other's minds, but also it kind of goes to another level too, which is that maybe I'm having thoughts about you that you don't want to know what I'm thinking about you, and I'm not going to say it because it would not be good to say it out loud.
Here we are on this planet together, space and time are elastic. Reignite this brain space and mind. Memories are elastic. Here I am, making myself move mental. The gymnastics. Here we are in the center of you, in the deep. I'm feeling drastic.
I've got like really good band meetings before practice.
Yes,
and,
lots of band meetings.
But in a way, like just talking about like what we want to do, or like as far as taking another show, or like do we want to play this gig, or like let's record this thing. It's a lot of good communication really helps. I think our band keep strong and keep going on, because we all have like outside stuff going on. And
Yeah, and we were together for like 15 years before we started playing music together. So I think that helped. We already had this foundation set before we tried to leap into doing something creative together. Because I was a dancer, and he had nothing to do with that for years and years and years. So it was we had very different creative lives, and then bringing them together was just, it was positive.